father. We move to the Knights' Hall, but will Derek sense any other tortured souls that have played a part in Kasteel Doorwerth's checkered past?
Now, as we come into this hall here, the first emanations of residual that seems to come around me is of a mixture of a lot of people. And I'm getting catapulted from that time right forward in time. So there's two major lots of residual energy intermingling with each other. So one's going way back and one's coming forward. I had a lot of people talking, talking in deep conversation, and also very, very military, absolutely. And yet, with the military, it's like as if I'm listening to German. Like, this man was talking very strongly in a German tone, and he was thumping the table. So that thumping, I feel, must go on, even if there's not a table around this area. Thumping like this and shouting in German. I can't pronounce it, but just shouting. And it seems a lot of people scurrying, men and women scurrying, to orders and to orders. And in actual fact, this man getting to such a pitch, getting so angry. And something, Ivy, I know he's like an officer type thing. And what type thing? Officer man, but German.
Okay.
When I'm talking about the Germans, I'm talking about a period of time of the Second World War.
Right.
Not the First World, but I want to say the Second. But I'm also getting this, it's like as if someone is meting out. That's the way I try to explain. Meting out justice here. And it was like, take them away. And I feel lives were just like, it was like the justice was done and being locked up and taken away and slain. Taking their lives away.
Here is where you're saying their sentence was kind of carried out.
Absolutely. And so there's so much residual here in the different levels. I got a name before.
Yeah.
I did, very clearly. I'll see if I can pronounce that again. I got Hans. Riedler. Hans Riedler. Riedler. And who? Sam's given me another one.
Go on.
Wilhelm.
Go
on, say it again, Sam. Again for me. Matthias. Wilhelm Matthias.
Okay. And
who are they, please?
Yeah.
Is the officer. The officer was Wilhelm Matthias. And it was a soldier. It was in service with him. They both lost their lives here.
In this building?
Here. Boom!
Oh, right.
Blow. Big explosion. And they've come out of the body. And they are active here. They've not moved. They've not known how to.
And they still walk here?
Yes, they do. There was more than just them two that lost their lives, but for some reason, maybe the others moved on, but these two stay here.
So there was a big explosion inside the castle?
I feel it was... Can I just say to you what I felt when I first walked in here? I felt as if I had... suddenly I've got, like... It may sound silly. Like I've got a roof above me, and the next minute I look up, and everything's in shambles. Everything's all down. And, it's like as if it was one big... there's more than one explosion, because I feel there was a number of explosions.
So who did the explosions?
I don't know. Hold on. Who did the explosions, Sam? Who's responsible for that? Go on. The aircraft. From where? From Britain. From Britain. Sam says it was huge devastation to the structure, and it was all blown down for a portion.
Right.
And then what happened? And it's like Sam showed me like a rebuild.
What year?
Picture.
Can you ask Sam what year this would have happened?
What year? Go on. The explosions, okay. He's just said, 1944.
Okay.
1944. But he also takes me back, and there was other devastation of fire, but they don't come together. He's just said these words as well. There has been 4 major sieges to this here.
This building was destroyed by the Germans in 1944, but before that it was actually shelled by the British, and I haven't got a clue how many German soldiers died here. Sieges were laid on many occasions. The place was most certainly burnt down because in 1260 it was a wooden building, and the only way to destroy it would be by fire.
From medieval imprisonment to 20th century conflict, it appears that the paranormal fabric of this building transcends many centuries. With our cameras switched to night vision, we ventured into the attic, where Derek strongly felt that spiritual energies were present.
Do you want to stay in this bit, or do you want to go down there?
Okay, go down, shall we?
Go down, yeah.
Can we, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Now, since we've just come up into this level, Evie, whether this energy has actually followed us or whether it's belonging up here, I feel it belongs up here. And I'm aware of... it's like as if a man's anger, anger. And this anger is like really building up inside him. And it's like as if this is the way the feelings come to me here, as if his head feels as if it's exploding. And he's made that decision, he's made a decision. And then I see through these energies as if I get 2 men. There's two of the energies, and they are...
These are not the 2
No,
German
these
soldiers.
are separate energies, these men. And I feel as if there's big... It's like a huge fallout, arguments, and one man shouting at the other, and he's taking his life. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Thanks, Sam, thank you. He's the way he's trying to give it to me is if the 2 men had a huge quarrel, a fight, and one man was saying he couldn't have, and the other one said he was going to have, and that's what caused him to do this terrible thing. And I feel it was over emotions. Mm-hmm. It was emotional. It was with emotions. Go on, what is it, Sam? The man was too familiar. The man was too familiar with the other man's wife, his partner.
Right.
And in a blind fit of fury, he took his life. I feel the way it's been given there now, as if he... it's something to do with here. I don't know if that was strangulation, and also... That must have been like stabbing him. Mm. And then disposing or taking away the physical remains. But I feel the man who did this killing of the other man, his spirit is not in any way, shape or form at rest.
Does this highly charged conflict relate to the story of the knight and his wife, who lost their lives following a violent and bloody duel with the castle's jealous owner, Baron van Dorenweerd? And will he choose to make his presence known to us?
Are you here with me?
The shadow's just gone past that door there, Evie. I could make out that was a male. That was a man.